Assalamualaikum, Dr. For coming. Thank you for coming. Terima kasih lah. You're busy, and thank you for spare us. This 10 minutes, 15 minutes of getting to know you. The idea is that we want to put a face to UMTech, especially we are embarking in this UMDT Accelerator program, and you are interested to come be part of the program. And just want to let the people out there know, of your particular startup, who is this person behind.
Okay.
Can you tell everybody your name and your domain expert in UM?
Alright, okay. Thank you very much. My name is Iswadi Jawhari. I'm from Technical Engineering Department. Okay.
Okay. Also, slightly, trying to understand a bit more about your profile, Dr. Jody. You've been in UM a long time.
Okay.
What was the first few years of research until now? How have your research and your ideas evolved? What was the few years of research?
Alright. I joined UM in 1997, so I've been here for more than 20 years now. Initially, my research was about material, but after that we diversified, but still related to material, but we are trying to relate or connect the material with energy slowly, and then eventually we managed to get this idea on how to untap energy resources, especially from the water that is flowing inside the pipe. Correct.
And I think I think it's a great idea, and I'm sure it evolved over time. The challenges that you face in order to capture the energy in pipes. It took years. How many years of this product of yours that you're thinking of bringing to market? How many years of research?
We get the idea initially from, based from the existing technology from US. That was in 2016. Initially, we were trying to to introduce the technology directly from US to Malaysia, but it seems that because the technology is still new in the US, so they are not interested because it is still new to them, to their market, and if you were to insist, then it would be very, very costly. And from there, we started to think that what if we develop our own technology officer.
And of course, your idea is patented.
Yes.
And your idea is to harness the flow of water in pipes so you can generate electricity. Is there any specific reason why this particular target market? Why this you think this is a target market that really needs the problem solving?
Okay. Initially, I was working also as a energy consultant, trying to solve energy inefficiency in the water system that is the system that we are using in the country.
Right.
So I see a lot of inefficiency, a lot of waste in the process, and one of them is the excess pressure that is accumulated in the pipe that is not used.
Right. I see. And then you think that is the best way to harness it. is it?
Yes, so we see that there is untapped resources. Okay, so if it is treated nicely, it can be turned into something more valuable. Specifically, it can be turned into energy, and that energy can become one of the source of revenue for the water operator, for example.
You know, when the first time you told me of this idea, of course, I'm not from the water industry, and I the only, when you say pipes, the only imagination I have of pipes is house pipe, house plumbing, small pipes and in the water tanks, and those that we use at the household, right? Of course, your target market, based on the patented technology that you have, you mentioned to me eventually that it's meant more for bigger pipes, so that you can harness more water velocity, right? And which, of course, is two different target market, which is fine. But my question is, how big of a system will this be in terms to harness? Let's say, I don't know, again, I'm not from the water industry, I don't know how big of a pipe that it must be, and that you can accommodate eventually the pipe that you can accommodate, how big of this motor that you can, or this energy system that you need to install.
Okay. First, basically, the technology itself can be tuned so that it can harness from as small as 1 kilowatt to as big as few hundred kilowatt. So it depends on many factors. For example, the size of the pipe, the size of the flow, the elevation. Okay?
I see.
But at this point, we are trying to target an application range of somewhere from minimum 30 kilowatt to 300 kilowatt. Okay. So that will be at this moment the value that the most economical value.
Right. 30 kilowatt to 300 kilowatt. Again, I'm not in the water industry and I'm not in the energy industry, but trying to put in context for the listeners out there. Is it like one house with few solar panels?
So if we consider a household with average electricity consumption of 1 kilowatt, so if we generate 30 kilowatts, so we can supply the energy to 30 households. So 300 kilowatt is 300 households.
Okay, this one. I don't know what's my electricity bill. What is on the average per household kilowatt?
Okay, so it depends on the background of the household.
So let's say on average of 200 ringgit or 300 ringgit electricity bill. Well, I know there's a lot of electrical components you can add.
It's like this. If you are rich,
right?
You're rich. You're from the rich people.
Yeah.
I mean, a rich background. So you'll be using a lot of what we call the electrical appliance in your house.
In the household.
Okay.
Aircon.
So you will be using your aircon for 24 hours, for example.
Yes.
Okay. So that will consume a lot of energy.
Yes.
As compared to those who don't have aircon at all.
Yeah.
So they will be using what do you call that? Simple fan that is much cheaper.
Right.
So in general, for the low income people,
Right.
so 1 kilowatt is enough for
To
for the
per day ke per month? 1 kilowatt for let's say low income also.
So if the power is 1 kilowatt, if it is used for 24 hours, then it will be 24 kilowatt hours.
Right. Right.
So 1 kilowatt hours is
Yeah.
35 cents.
I see.
So 34 times 35 cents would be
What 16 ringgit? No.
4,
24?
3,
Ah.
6, something like 6, 7 ringgit
Ah,
a day.
okay. And then multiply by 30.
Multiply 30 is 200,
280.
230, 210 ringgit.
Yeah.
But you do not use 1
Constantly.
kilowatt for 24 hours.
Right.
So might be half or less than that.
So it's about that lah. So what you're saying that, let's say, just now I did mention
Okay.
one household, 200 ringgit, just like calculate. So technically, per day is about 1 kilowatt, right? Just now you calculate about that, and then about 200 plus. Just now, is it?
No,
Six.
this is a bit technical. This is a bit technical. Okay, so 1 kilowatt hour of 1 kilowatt hour of hydro, meaning to say that the power is continuous. So
Right.
that 1 kilowatt hour that managed to be generated will be continuous
I see.
as long as the water is flowing.
Right.
So if the water is flowing 24 hours, so it will generate 24 times 1 lah.
Right.
So 24 kilowatt hours.
Again, trying to put in context your system. Let's say you have one system or 2 or 3 systems that
Okay.
you put in for one village or
Okay.
one area. How many household? Let's say one of your system can accommodate how many household in one housing area? Let's say, I don't know. Can you put that in context?
Yeah. So basically, we have like two approach of applying this system. One is we use back the energy
Right.
to compensate our the operators, for example, the water operators,
Right.
Operational expenses.
True. Release of electricity.
Yeah, so we use back the power that is generated. Okay. Another one is we sell the electricity to the national grid.
Right.
Okay. So that is the two main what do you call that?
Revenue model.
Setup or revenue model or business model. Okay. But of course, there is something like, as you said, CSR model, where you can create your own microgrid using that hydropower system. Microgrid meaning to say that you develop a small power generation. What do you call that? Power generation place.
Yes.
Okay, so it can be considered as a village
Yes.
or a small industrial park.
Right.
Okay, so if a small village, then if you can generate 300 kilowatt, it will be 300. It will be for 300 houses. Okay, so if
Yes.
50 houses, for example.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
you know, the idea is that the power is being generated on a decentralized scale, and this is another so-called bubble that is forming up, not bubble, area that is forming up in terms of that you can generate from from renewable energy, so-called, right? Because water is flowing up by itself, you don't have to tap it from elsewhere. So I think what you have is a great product. It's a great product, and here you are. You're eager to bring this to market, your technology, and I know you have also tested in some with some industries, some companies, and your POC, your prototype lab scale is ready to be commercialized after the moving up to the market. And you are also thinking of finding a business co-founder or somebody to run the business. What is your idea of finding this business co-founder? What is your hasrat apa? What is your what are you looking for?
Okay. Well, my business philosophy is, if we were to run a business, we have to make sure that not only we have a good product or services, but we also have to be able to manage the business, manage the business well, basically. So, well, in other words, that you have to also involve in the
Business.
process of running the business.
Right.
But of course, we have limitation.
Yes.
Sometimes we cannot do all the things alone. Maybe we need a partner, a stable partner. So basically, I'll be open for that idea, as long as the partner can really work with me and understand what we are trying to achieve,
Yes.
and very passionate about the technology. So I'll be happy to consider
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
co-founder.
Now, we wish Dr. best of luck. We really look forward, again, commercialization can occur many ways. Maybe through your startup, maybe somebody else will buy the technology and implement this in the market, work with you together. It can be many ways. It doesn't have to be through the entity as a program, So we wish you the best of luck, and we really hope that we'll see your product in the market soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.